Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears and your eyes. Diva Divine Light, live from Brooklyn, New York.
Know your lane for what you saying, yo. Said it with my 9 million with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club, I be wild in the studio. You don't wanna vibe, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug, nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. I'm a nigga that'll slap you with the toolie, yo. Bitch, nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way you shake it, make me wanna get all in the booty, yo. With no delaying for what you saying, yo.
Diva Divine Light.
Really my heart to me. Fucking see just what you got for me. Put more than dance with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fucking see just what you got for me. Put more than dance with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you.
You're watching Diva, the Divine Light. A fun-loving, caring, passionate person who talks about sex, celebrity, and real-life issues, and even abuse. So hit that like button and make sure you share the show.
Really my heart to me. Fucking see just what you got for me. Put more than dance with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fucking see just what you got for me. Put more than dance with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fucking see just what you got for me. Put more than dance with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fucking see just what you got for me. Put more than dance with my eyes to see. Still $1 in the place to be. If you.
Here comes the pitch, and it comes in wide. On the combo.
Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to some. Who's in the building? Ty. Good morning, good afternoon, my love. Steady. What's up, Steady? Good morning, good afternoon. Salute to you, sweetheart. Nanya. Hola, mamita, ¿cómo estás? 40 Desplata. What's up, bro? Salud. What is going on in the hood? It's Friday. And these streets are running wild and rapid. What the fuck is going on, y'all? Ah, Jesus. So, there has been a lot going on. We all know that Rkelly did what he did to his brother. Sylvia showed her proof that, as far as she knows, he made it there. He definitely made it there. But what he did while he was there, we have no clue. Now, you have to remember, too, that Rkelly is a manipulator and a liar. Yes, fat boy. Hi, baby. Kells is a liar. So we have to understand that Rkelly's credibility is shot. Okay. Rkelly's credibility shot. As far as what's going on with these parents, their credibility shot. Azriel's accounts, credibility shot. At the end of the day, Rkelly's at his appeal stage. next month. You know what I mean? Like, he's in his appeal stage. So, right now in February, there's oral arguments for Chicago. That's going to happen first before New York. How about that? And that case, it has to deal with the statute of limitations. Okay. So let's see how that goes. New York has to deal with the racketeering acts and I believe ineffective counsel as well. Levi, good afternoon, sir. How are you? Nah. I'm not starting no shit. Levi, I give credit to you. Hats off to you for trying your best to put your 10 toes deep and stick your neck out there for your cousin. Um, maybe you can change the public's perception um, as far as where it goes to Jane Doe number 5 and her family. Um, I get it. This one person, this one family could have possibly manipulated R. Kelly into wanting their daughter to have sex and then scream rape, right? That's your perception of everything, right? To set up R. Kelly to put him in jail, right? Hey, Top Notch, what's up, baby? Hey, Shorty. So, okay, I get it because these parents were grimy as hell. They sure are grimy as hell. They were looking out for the interests of their own pockets as well as the interests of their child's pockets. But they neglected their child at the end of the day because while there was supposed to be a chaperone, there wasn't. And that's why their daughter wound up in the situation that she wound up in. But that doesn't make her not a victim. Because at the end of the day, she still went through what she went through while she was in his care. She was supposed to be safe with him. And the parents put her in harm's way. Now, if there's a way that the parents can be held accountable under the law because of what happened to her, then hopefully that shall come about. Hey, Rockin', what's up, baby? Hey, open minded, what's up? Good afternoon, puppy. And, you know, that's about as far as that can go, honestly. Um, as far as the New York appeal with the text messages, that only pertains to one count in R. Kelly's case. One count. So if we just remove this one count, we could take off 5 years. Let's resentence him. Let's do that. All right. Fair is fair. As far as the Chicago trial, I don't think he has a shot in the world. I don't think he's not getting off at all at any point. Because like the government argued that the statute of limitations changed and the law was amended, and they're going by that law that was amended. And I forgot what year it was. So I don't think he's going anywhere, honestly. Maybe, if anything, maybe a little bit of time will be taken off for New York. Um, but that's about it. And as far as everybody else out here who's in this sector, and all the R. Kelly supporters, they will never get it together, because from the very beginning, there has always been this thing of too many chiefs, not enough Indians, right? Is that what they say? You're welcome, sweetheart. So that's a problem, because you have certain people out here, certain people. My daughter's texting me. Hold on a second. Um, so all these people are constantly bumping heads. And then you have bloggers, out here, these supporters. There's a supporter out here who likes to do a lot of dividing and conquering. So go to the bathroom. Hey, hold on a second, guys. What? Sorry about that, guys. Hey, K Love. Hey, Queen. What's up, baby? So, like I was saying, there's just too many people who want to be in charge. And then you have all these people who are involved, who want to get deeply involved, to the point where they wind up in mess and bullshit and fights and all this confusion. And that's another thing. There's a lot of people out here putting out confusion. And all these R. Kelly supporters, all they want is the truth. And as we can see, people who do have certain information will never tell the full truth because some way, somehow, they're protecting themselves or protecting others in the process. So we will never really know everything. We can't put the pieces to the puzzle. There will always be a missing piece. And shout out to the true supporters who do their thing and do it right. Support. And don't get in mess. Hey, Just the T, what's up, baby? Happy New Year to all of y'all, by the way. And this mess of personal beefs has to stop. Like, how old are we? We have people out here doing all this child play bullshit. That's why I really don't respond when people attack me or talk shit about me. Because at the end of the day, it's exactly what it is, talking shit. They don't know what they talking about, so they just talking shit. I don't pay attention to people talking shit. I'm not going to go back and forth with people talking shit they don't know. Or go back and forth with people who want to be childish. I'm almost 50 years old. What the fuck I look like? Really? If I have to respond to somebody, I will. Technically, I like to just mind my business. But this is just getting out of control, guys. And R. Kelly's done. But we still have things going on because there is appeals and he has rights. Robin said, she said the missing piece is probably in that backpack. You said you look like Diva too. What? Who you what? I think Levi is trying his hardest. Hey, Candy. I think Levi is trying his hardest. I give him props for that. He is, he's trying to connect to certain channels and, get his cousin's word out there and, try to have his cousin's side of the story told without being told. But like I said, at the end of the day, R. Kelly's guilty for dealing with those little girls. There's proof. There was evidence at trial that he messed with these girls. And there was only 2 girls who lied about their age. And that was Geronda and Azriel. Everybody else told their real age. He knew how old they really were. And he messed around with 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old girls. And the man was in his late 20s, early 30s, late 40s when he did these things. And this was done all in a span of 30 years. He had an appetite. He has an appetite for young girls because he's young-minded and he likes them small-framed. Right? He has a preference. Right. He has a preference. He didn't care because that's what he liked. And you're absolutely right. Public opinion has nothing to do with the court of law. So what we're dealing with is the court of law. We're not dealing with street justice. Okay? Because if that was the case, a bunch of people should have just got together and just beat R. Kelly's ass, did what they had to do, and make that street justice. Angelo's so tough all the time. Tim is so tough all the time. They could have went and did some street justice. And then the other parent that found out and, got upset about it should have given some street justice. Knocked down his doors and shit. But then again, people are afraid. So they'd rather do it by the law or take him to court, to get some monetary compensation instead of putting him in jail. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had an important phone call. Hey, Kat, how are you? God bless you, sweetheart. Happy New Year, mama. The annoying thing is Rkelly isn't the only one. Candy, but we tell it how it is, not he might be. Exactly. Oh, man. I'm glad you came out the bushes, sweetheart. God bless you, mommy. How are you? Just V. Where's she at? I didn't even see her. Hey, V. What's up, mama? I didn't even see her. I went so fast with the thing, I didn't even see her. Hey, Cat D. What's up, lady? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. So, like I said, I'm glad that, there are some real true supporters that know how to support Rkelly, you know, like Lady D, Levi, um, Spitting Fire, who else? Texas Black Diamond, but certain people got too involved, just too involved. Yes, Sylvia did her thing, but she got too involved. Don't get too involved. Hey Nettie Boo Boo, what's up, baby? Happy New Year, sweetheart. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Just support. You see how me, okay, Larry, Atmos, Truth, Ty, um, uh, True Strong Warrior, um, who else was out here blogging? Ruby, all of us. we were here to support the survivors, right? But we didn't get involved. The only way we got involved, well, mainly, I can say mainly like me and Larry. Larry got involved because of the fact that he was with the father. I got involved because of the fact that I was just supporting the survivors, period. And I didn't like to see the bashing of the victims the way they were doing it at first when we all first came out. So, yes, I sent some videos to the prosecutors and let them know that there's a lot of harassment on YouTube, on social media by these supporters. Yeah, I might have done that, but that's as far as I went. I didn't get involved with the case and talk to prosecutors and, have phone calls. And, I wasn't doing that. It was just, look, this person is being harassed. Please, if you can, let it be known, watch out for the safety of these women. And that was it. Just watch out for the safety of these women during the course of the trial. That was all I was really doing. That was as far as I got involved. Okay? But people out here are out here lying for R. Kelly, telling stories, propaganda, bullshit, fighting with supporter after supporter, dividing and trying to conquer the YouTube streets. Like, this is dumb already. We the people, you know what I say, Levi? Honestly, your cousin should have had a bench trial. He should have had a trial where just the judge is the judge and the jury in the case. If he really wanted a fair shot, he should have done it that way. I mean, he got a fair shot anyway, regardless, but according to everybody else, he didn't. So the court of public opinion causes politicians to construct and erect and even eradicate laws. This is America. So with this coming out into the public opinion, you're expecting for Congress to change laws? No, we the people have to do that. Why don't you do that, Levi? Go to Congress. State your facts and your opinions about these laws. Show them that you think that these laws aren't right. That's the only way you're going to ever even make a change. Yes, it is great to see everyone in the building. I love you guys. This WAC 100 thing can change public opinion and, give awareness like you want it to. It can. It sure can. But it's not going to free him. We all know that, right? Levi, you know that, right? That's not the point, right? Jennifer Bonjean is going to be the one to free him. And she might have a chance with her arguments. She brought up good points, But then again, she might not. It's all up to the appeal judges. And it's crazy because, everybody's screaming that he's innocent, but yet everybody's talking about how he was uh, screwed up by parents. I mean, if he wasn't dealing with children, then he wouldn't be dealing with parents, right? Um, at the end of the day, these girls were girls. They were little girls. They were teenagers. Okay. Kelly likes them young, and that's facts. Point blank, period. He says it himself. He's admitted it. He admitted he married Leah. That's the end of that. We all know what it is. What is a PDR? Let us know, brother. If adults didn't violate children, we wouldn't have this issue. But since we do, we have to hold people accountable for their actions. And that's exactly what's happening in this case. Kelly. Oh, Lord, a PD. Oh, gosh. Okay, we have a lot of PDRs out here. Okay, a lot of dick riders. Yes, we do. Bruce went down there but didn't see him. At least he tried, I guess. Kelly was on tape having sex with a girl. He hasn't been able to change public opinion in over 20 years. Levi and Larry will only make things worse. Now, these things that are going on with Larry is out here expressing his experience with the parent and what he went through while he was down for the parent. And yes, there was a lot of things that he didn't realize that went over his head. And now all those memories are just flooding back, and everything is flooding back. And he has to express himself about how he really feels right now. But that doesn't mean that Kelly is innocent. Kelly has been convicted and tried twice. It's about his appeal now. He could come home. He might not come home. He could get time off. He might not get time off. It's up in the air. The time has come. We got one appeal happening next month. The next one should be happening in March. And at the end of the day, the evidence points to where the evidence needed to point to. It's all about the evidence and the elements and proving and reasonable doubt. There's rules. There's federal criminal procedures that go along with this. There's a lot of things that go connected to his case. It's not just about just the evidence. It's about the laws being applied where they need to be applied to bring a conviction, to show proof that this person is guilty or this person is evidence. And if his lawyers did not go through that 3,500 material, they didn't go through and use all that they could, That's on the lawyers because the lawyers were lazy. So, yeah, there could be ineffective counsel, but you have to prove it. $20 years, Cat, for the Chicago case. He got 19 years concurrent and 1 year consecutive. So he got 20 years in Chicago. Right. At the end of the day, he's still going to do his time. He's already got like 5 years under his belt. Right? He got locked up in 19, so 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. He's got 5 years this July. Makes 5 years that he's been officially locked up. So he's got time served. 5 years so far. So he's got another 20 years before he can come up for an appeal. What do you call that? Not an appeal. When you do the for parole. Right. They had to have gone through all that material. I mean, they only had like what, 2-3 months to go through that material before trial started. Because remember, the team switched over maybe a month or two before his trial started, right? Now you have to remember that there was a preponderance of evidence, and the lawyers that Mr. Canick and Mr. Scholar had to go through, because Nicole was there from the start, and so was Thomas Farinella. So those lawyers already knew everything. They knew everything. Hey, Les Smith. Thank you, Candy. Those lawyers knew everything from the jump. So there was really no excuse for or any room for an ineffective counsel. His lawyers knew everything because Nicole and Thomas could have caught Canick and Scholar up to speed with a lot of shit. It's all on how they played it out in court. And they know that there were some things that they could not use, and some things, because some things were inadmissible. And that's just what it is at the end of the day. So I don't think that, R. Kelly's going to win his appeals. As far as the court of public opinion, maybe you can change a couple of hundred of people, but I don't think you will change the world. Because at the end of the day, there were people who followed the trial and people who didn't follow the trial. There are people who give a fuck about R. Kelly and people who don't give a fuck about R. Kelly. And that's just what it is. Thank you, Sugar Brown. What's up, baby? You could probably change. Thank you, Kat. You could probably change, out of 5 million people, you could probably change 1 million people's minds about that one particular family. But you can't change the people's minds about the facts of the case. as far as all the other survivors that were part of the trial. It's not just one, it's many. And all their stories corroborate together throughout a timeline, a span of years. The rumors aren't rumors. A lot of them are true. You got his own people in his inner circle who came out to speak out about their truth and their experience within being in that inner circle and the things they saw. But a lot of them couldn't tell it all. Like I said, we will never know the full truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. This will never happen. Kelly will never tell the truth. His people will never tell the whole truth. A lot of people are not going to tell the whole truth because one way or another, at the end of the day, they're either protecting themselves or they're protecting others or they're protecting Kelly. And there's a lot of love for Kelly. Just remember that. A lot of people are standing by his side, and then a lot of people have just taken a step back, but are still there. You know? Thank you, my love. Right, sugar. They are. You know, because a lot of people, their hands in this, they're either dirty or clean. And some are just, what's the word I'm looking for? They're just so disappointed and so upset about the bizarre things that they have found out that their idol, their friend, their relative has done, that they just don't want nothing to do with him. He doesn't really have a real family. He doesn't. I mean, his brothers aren't one to say, woo, those are my brothers and they're the best in the world. And he can't even say that about his own sister. And his mother's gone. And he never knew who his father was. So anybody that comes to him and says, Kelly, I am your sister. Kelly, I am your brother. Kelly, I am your cousin. Kelly, I'm your auntie and your uncle. From your father's side, your brother's side, your cousin from marriage. And he's willing to take anybody who wants to be a roach on his wall. He's desperate. He's never really had any real family to really guide him. He had his mom. But look at all that she had went through. Allegedly, according to him, she had her own abuse that he witnessed. And his family members, excuse me, and his family members are about incest. And abuse, generational curses. How can these supporters expect Kelly to be telling the truth that all these women are lying when he's trying to tell the world that he has a problem? And nobody wants to see that. It's weird. R. Kelly has admitted over and over and over and over and over again. He's got problems. He's done spoken to other people and said, I got problems. Can you help me? But when they say, why don't you just stop doing this or stop doing that or stay away from this, stay away from that one, stay away from this one, leave the girls alone, he chooses to do what the fuck he wants to do, regardless of what anybody's saying. Because he has trauma in his life. He never handled his trauma. So he's putting his trauma out on the universe. And it's a shame that these girls had to suffer that. It's all about power and control. When there's trauma, when it happens to you again or you keep reliving it, you have to try to find a way to control it. Take control of it. That's just like when I was a kid and people were doing it to me. I had to take my power back by standing in my shit and saying, no, fuck you. Get the fuck away from me. Leave me the fuck alone. I said no. And mean it. I had to take control of my own shit. Or I was just going to keep being abused over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, even throughout adulthood. Still to this day, I have trauma within my own sex life. And my husband knows it's not him, it's me. And what I've been through. And he could respect and hold me down and understand. I got lucky. Hey, Dehel, what's up, baby? I miss you, sugar. How you doing, mama? How you doing, Dehel? I miss you, too. It's good to see you ladies in here. You know, R. Kelly's acting like he's done nothing wrong because he doesn't realize that he's passing on his generational curse onto others. Because in his mind, what he went through was normal until he found out it wasn't normal. And he figured, well, you know what? If I grew to like it, somebody else can grow to like it. It happened to me. I was abused, and later on, I liked it. It was a weird thing. I hated it, and I liked it at the same time. It's weird. I cannot explain it. You learn from that trauma. Sometimes you become that trauma. And that's scary. Because you could develop different personalities, just like R. Kelly did. His brother didn't develop a different personality, but R. Kelly did. And they both went through the same trauma. R. Kelly liked it. He enjoyed it. But Carrie Kelly didn't. And they're related. And they went through the same thing. So, like I said, honestly, all these efforts and all these there's a word for it, I can't even think of it right now. All these bamboozle crock of ideas that people come up with to try to help R. Kelly. Stop. Stop. You guys are either making it worse or the shit you're doing is not even going anywhere. It's just staying right here in this cesspool of a spot, right? And people are just going back and forth fighting over R. Kelly, a man they don't even truly know. Some do, but most don't. And it's scary. And this is exactly why R. Kelly never got a bond. Because of these sick people out here who are willing to be stands and to stand in R. Kelly's shit like they know him. You don't know R. Kelly. Only the people that have truly been around him for years know R. Kelly. They know there's a good side and they know there's a bad side. It's just how evil could R. Kelly go? And he went pretty evil. He was good to the girls and he was bad to the girls. The girls did their shit with him. They got spankings, they were punished, and all these things. He treated them like children instead of girlfriends. But he put it in their heads that they were girlfriends, but that they were really slaves for sexual favors just to make him happy. And he made them happy by giving them money, trips, whatever it was he did. And then if they fucked up, he would punish them like children. Me too, Kat. There are a lot of perverted individuals in this world. Right. This has nothing to do. That's another thing. You're right, the hell. This has nothing to do with black or white. This has to do with the law and you breaking the law. Whether you're black or white, you're human. You're a person. And you as a person fucked up. And now you need to suffer your consequences. You do the crime, you do the time. Point blank, period. It's just what the fuck it is. So R. Kelly has committed crimes. The government has proved that he has committed crimes. So what the fuck are we fighting over? I'm confused. You know, like I said, we will never know the whole truth. Never. We will never have the full puzzle. There will always be pieces missing. So we need to stop trying to be Blues Clues out here, okay? Because the Blues Clues could get your boy R. Kelly fucked up. You guys got to come out here with straight facts. It's not what I think it is, what I thought it could be, or it's got to be facts that he's innocent, that there's proof that he's innocent by law because he's already been found guilty. So I don't, it's just about the case now and how the law dealt with the law while they were doing the trial. It's about what happened that trial. At this point, it's just about what happened that trial. Nothing else. Bonjean is going to try her best to fight about his trials. She's going to fight about his constitutional laws, his rights, what went wrong, what went down, what was right, what was wrong. That's all she could do. She can't do anything else. And he admitted to marrying that 15-year-old in his mitigation report. They came out, they showed the marriage license as well as the certificate at trial. They brought the people that married them. They brought the person that actually made the fucking fake ID for Aaliyah at trial. Like, what are we talking about here? People need to stop telling lies and confusing people. Most of the R. Kelly supporters just want to know the truth, and they can't find the truth with all these lies. We on this side, we know the truth. He's sick in the head. He's guilty. It is what it is. We know the parents were full of shit. It is what it is. It's about what went down in court now. Forget about all this other rigmarole. We ain't messing with none of this. On to the next phase, please. People just need to learn how to fucking just get along at the end of the day. Be cordial with each other. Because at the end of the day, we don't know each other. We just know bits and pieces about this case. And we just give our opinions. That's it. That's all. A lot of people are out here acting like they fucking know the man. They've been around him. And all this other crazy shit when they're not. We know the people that have really been around him. Because they speak that they've been around him. They've spoken to him. Like Levi and Sharon Winbush. I believe those two, that they are in contact with R. Kelly. Levi's been around since 2001. Sharon Winbush has been around since 1998. It is what it is. Hey, Amos, what's up, puppy? You know, we've all come out here and have done, even Atmos. He's done come out here and done read things. At first he was on the side of R. Kelly, and then he dug deeper into the hole and was like, whoa, I can't agree with this. This is immoral. This man is a genius, but he's wrong for doing what he did. Okay, he likes little girls. We got that. But what did he do when he had these little girls in his possession? He abused them. Yes, they wanted to be there. Yes, they wanted R. Kelly. But he wasn't supposed to take it. And he did. And that's where he went wrong. Period. Regardless if this one lied and that one lied. Him as an adult, being in his 30s, in his late 20s, 30s, and 40s, knowing this, still, he knows that he would be breaking the law if the girl wasn't over 18. And he still did what he wanted to do because he couldn't control himself. He videotaped himself. He made his own evidence. He made collateral letters for these girls to write. NDAs for people to sign. He made payoffs for people to be quiet. Does that sound like an innocent person to you? Because that sure as hell don't to me. So at the end of the day, we're working on Rkelly's appeals. We should not be discussing anything else. Seriously. Oh, my daughter's texting me again. Okay, she got to use the bathroom. Okay, sorry, I had to respond to my daughter. So they make excuses and blame everyone around him. The folks that was there said, what the fuck? They said. And Robert is dirty, smelly, he's stupid as fuck, and a sex fiend. R. Kelly writes, compose music. Period. Ears, what's up, baby? How are you, honey? Good afternoon. So it's crazy. I mean, enough is enough, guys. Enough is enough. You R. Kelly supporters need to just get over a lot of shit. Take things as they are. Move on. Because at the end of the day, nobody could really help him but his lawyers. All you guys could do is support him, keep him in your prayers, and update when you should update, But all this beefing and bullshit and back and forth is stupid already. That's why Kel's Nation couldn't be a Kel's Nation. Because you got too many egos in the way competing with each other over who does what better, who has the better idea, who does longer lives, who does better content, who knows R. Kelly longer, who has R. Kelly spoken about, who calls R. Kelly more, who does R. Kelly call more. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Whack 100 is just trying to make money. Birdman is trying to make money. And at the same time, if they could help R. Kelly, then they're going to help R. Kelly with his music. Good for them. That'll be good for R. Kelly. He could survive. Continue to make money off of royalties. Because that's for the rest of his life. And if he didn't leave anything to his children, then his kids ain't getting nothing when he dies. He's so worried about his kids. I hope he does that while he's in jail. I hope he makes out a nice will for his kids and says, when I die, I hope my kids get everything. And at that point in time, they're adults. They don't need to give nothing to their mama. R. Kelly doesn't have to worry about their mama interrupting any of that. And congratulations to Drea for getting married to Mr. H-Town. I'm glad she's moving on with her life again. This is what happens when people move on with their lives. They do what the fuck they gotta do to move on with their lives. And if they meet somebody along the way, then that's what happens. Congratulations to Haley Calhoun, who's about to be a mother. She's moved on from R. Kelly. She's pregnant, having a baby from another man. Being in R. Kelly's grips, she was never going to have a baby. She was never going to get married. She was never going to be happy. Dominique left, got married, and had a daughter. She's living her life. Victims, move on. Victims, live their lives as normal day-to-day people. You probably come across a million victims every day in your life and you don't even know it. So what the fuck are we talking about here? She married the guy from H-Town. I forgot his name. Shabazz, Shazam, something like that. Well, after he pays back his taxes, he'll be just fine. Once he pays off, I believe it's estimated of around $5 million. So Hallie Calhoun is having a baby. Rkelly just got married. She's going to keep the name because she wears that like a scar. That's just what it is. You people don't like it? Oh, fucking wow. You're not her living her trauma, her life, her truth. Who gives a fuck what the fuck you people think? She don't. She's been separated from Rkelly for many years. Yeah, Shazam. I believe it was Shazam is his name. And Hallie Calhoun is having a baby with her basketball player boyfriend, I think. Basketball, football. I forgot what he is. He's yeah, she's with somebody. I don't remember exactly who. Azriel is doing her own thing. I don't know if she's continuing her music, but the last interview I heard, she wanted to do more of the background thing, producing, writing music. She doesn't really want to be out there. She'd rather be behind the scenes. And I get it. Yes, Hallie Calhoun is about like 7 months pregnant already. She's almost ready to give birth. Congratulations to those women who have moved on. It's about living your trauma and getting over it and healing and moving on. These supporters expect us victims, survivors, to sit there and dwell and be scared to go outside and be scared to love somebody else and just live in fear. No, it's not like that. The fuck? It's not like that at all. You only live in fear, but for so long. You got to block it out, move on, get help, heal. Just move on. I don't understand why people get so upset when the women move on. So let me get up out of here. And in this closing, I'm going to say, Levi, congratulations for doing what you're doing. You know, keep your head above water, keep your 10 toes deep, and do what you feel is right. That's it. Larry, I know you're feeling the way you're feeling, brother. Keep your head above water. Keep doing what you're doing. Move on with your life as well. And if you can do anything to those parents about neglecting their daughter, more power to you. I hope you can find something to do that. Everybody else out here spreading lies, propaganda, and all this bullshit, stop it. Just stop it already. Stop fighting with the people. You want people to leave you alone? Leave people alone. Ignore it. It'll go away. I understand that, sometimes people get under your skin and you got to come out and say your shit. I've done it. I'm not going to say I'm perfect, but I ignore a lot of shit. Because a lot of this shit is petty, stupid shit. That ain't got nothing to do with shit. That has to do with what I be talking about, and that's R. Kelly. My victimization has nothing to do with R. Kelly. The only thing I was able to do was learn that I was myself abused. That I didn't even realize I was. I thought it was normal. Just like R. Kelly. That's why I came about to talk about this case. I related in a lot of ways. And these are the things that you people can't understand. And it's sickening already. James, I love you. I miss you, brother. How are you? Happy New Year, baby. Welcome for becoming a new member again. It's just $1.99, guys. If you want to be a member, and you guys could have a little emoji on the side next to your name to support me as a member. It's only $2 a month. I mean, it's not going to break your pockets, guys. If you want to, you could also put emojis in the chats. And like I said, you have badges on the side. Hi, James. How are you? I have been so worried about you. Like, what the hell is going on? A lot of people have run off this R. Kelly sector because, as Levi says, it's just full of terrorists and cesspool of bullshit. There's nothing real going on. Thank you, Rockin'. Show the people the example. Show the examples. That's right, sis. That's right, sis. So you could drop these cute emojis that I have. They have little sayings and stuff. The one she put, I believe, is sipping tea. And the one showing quality content. So those little emojis, you guys could drop them in the chats as we go through the live and stuff like that. You could even do them in the comment section when you're leaving a comment as well. And that's if you're a member. Members can use the emojis. The Bitmojis is what they call them. Yes, his team is still going after Tasha K. They have a lawsuit going on. I haven't looked into the lawsuit yet to see where it's standing right now, but I will when I get a chance. Also, his appeals, they're coming up too. There you go, Just the Tea. Thank you, Mamita, for showing the example as well. So I just say peace be with everybody. And keep R. Kelly locked up. And it is what it is at the end of the day. And that's just my feelings. Because at the end of the day, R. Kelly committed crimes that the government proved all the elements that needed to be proved. They might have come up with the crazy way to do it with the racketeering, but sex trafficking, bribery can be brought into a RICO because it's part of racketeering. Hey, Peter, what's up, beautiful? Happy New Year, my love. They proved what they needed to prove. That's why the jury decided to lock him up. Nobody else locked up R. Kelly except for the jury and the prosecutors, who did a great job at proving their case. Unfortunately, his team could not put real, reasonable doubt into the jury's heads. to get him off. So the preponderance of evidence is what is keeping R. Kelly in jail. And that's what got him locked up at the end of the day. Not Larry, not Levi, not Dana, not this one, not even the girls, because it was the government who brought charges against R. Kelly. Okay? Unfortunately, R. Kelly's defense didn't have enough people who loved him, who were really around him, could actually sit on the stand and say, yeah, I was there. And no, I didn't see no girls. No, I didn't see this. I didn't see that. What happened when one or two did? They were proven to be liars, like Larry Hood. Right? Oh, no, there were no little girls there. No, not really. No. Oh, but yeah. Oh, yeah, but I remember that. Yeah, Leah. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's why R. Kelly had a short list. Why didn't Bubba come and testify? Because the lawyer was like, we can't have him here. Nope. No, we can't have Sharon here. Nope. She's a groupie. Levi, nope. He didn't know him long enough. He wasn't really there. He was there, but there and here and there is where he was. But he wasn't there. Well, as far as that, Sugar Brown, he was released. Everything's good with him now. He's, back on the prowl being the Boski. Yeah. So, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, love who you're gonna love, support who you're gonna love, support who you're gonna support, be who you're gonna be. But just stop being so crazy. That's it. That's all. Open your eyes just a little bit. And for those who are supporting R. Kelly in the right way, power to you. Keep supporting him. Keep hope alive. That's what I keep saying. If you want to keep hope alive, that's good. Keep R. Kelly in good spirits, He's going to need that throughout the next 20 years. Keep writing him letters. Keep sending positive messages to him. Birthday cards and, well wishes. And that he stays safe. Because that's what's going to help him to survive. Everybody else survived R. Kelly. It's time that R. Kelly survives the law. Because he's been running from it for so long. Like he said to Demetrius Smith, I'm an outlaw. I'm an outlaw. Come and get me. Help me. D. I don't know what else to do. Not D. What was his name? Was it Johnny? Johnny, help me. I'm an outlaw. He said it himself. He's an outlaw. He was on the run. Running away from those videos that came out. He ran to Florida. Took his wife up and go. Woo, let's go. We got to go in the middle of the night. Let's go. I'm doing good, baby. Yes, they were, my love. Absolutely great. My tatas are beautiful. So, it's crazy. I'm going to get off of this and let me know what you guys think on the replay about this whole support system R. Kelly got out here and the crazies and how there's too many chiefs, not enough Indians, That's why they clash and they will never be a Kel's nation ever. Yes, well wishes for Joy. I hope Joy finally comes to her chapter of Rkelly and closes it and moves on with her life as well, because she needs to. She's young, she's beautiful, and she has a future ahead of her that she can do something now before it's too late, you know? So, all right, guys, for those who are in here, please do me the favor. And those who are watching the replay, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay, gracias, very muchos. De nada. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, put it on all, okay? All right, y'all. And if you like the content, y'all already know, hit the Cash App. And for those watching the replay, please comment. Make them respectful. They won't get deleted. I love comments in the comment section. And your girl Diva Divine Light is out. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Fuck what you heard. Act like you know. And I'm out. Peace.
You are watching Diva Divine Light.
You can fuck with me if these red bottoms, these bloody shoes. Hit the scoop, I can get them both. I don't want tools, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Now I gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now, that means I don't